communicate to you exactly why the Biz Women Rock Elite is so special, what makes it different than the general Biz Women Rock community, and why I'm so dang excited about it and what is going to be in there. This is like the action takers of all action takers. This community is for you if you are a big dreamer, if you are serious about the growth of your company, you love your company, you love what you're doing, but you love it so much that you're not satisfied with where it is. And truth be told, I don't think any of us entrepreneurs are ever satisfied. And I think that that's actually a great thing. You are different. You get fueled by the gap between where you are and where you want to be. And you know that you have to surround yourself by really great people who can help you along that way, help you along that journey. And you also know that there's education that you actually need. It's targeted education. It's not how to start a business. It's not business 101. You get that as a smart businesswoman, you don't know it all. And so but you're also incredibly busy. So you're choosy about where you spend your time and choosy about where you get your information from. My job as the creator and the facilitator and the leader of this elite community is to be that coordinator for you and curate that best content, the best information. And by the way, this education that you're going to have access to within the elite community, you will not find anywhere else. This is not information that I put out on my podcast. This is not information that you will find in a blog of mine. This is not information that you'll see in an article that I share within the community. One of the major things that makes the elite so different than any other thing that I've seen is truly the web of relationships that I'm deliberately engineering amongst the elite members, okay? So most membership groups that I've ever been a part of or that, I have invested in, it's basically sort of the leader, and the leader is giving you information, and that's why I'm investing in this program, because I want to know what the leader knows, right? And that's awesome, and I'm absolutely bringing that to the table. What I feel is lacking, and what I feel that I have had 9 years of experience building in an offline forum and then bringing into an online space, is truly the strengthening of the human relationships between the members. And by the way, I need you to know that I don't just talk the talk. I literally have had almost a decade of experience doing this. And it's a lot of little tweaks. It's a lot of engineering. It's a lot of deliberate things that I'm doing to make sure that you and your fellow elite members are really connecting with each other. One of the big benefits that you'll have in there are access to case studies. So these will be done live. However, you do have access to the video afterwards if you can't watch it live. But these are case studies. And so I'm going to use Sue as an example, okay? So Sue has Clear Rock Fitness. She's amazing. She runs a fitness company up in Ohio, and she's doing such incredible things. Now, what I've noticed about Sue is that she is really good at creating systems, like creating a step-by-step process and being able to then hand that off to somebody and do training for them. She is really good at that. That's not what she teaches. That's not how she makes money. That's not how she, she's not selling people on buy my program for learning how to process, systematize something and train someone else to do it. But she's really good at it for her own business. So these member case studies are actually a deep dive into the knowledge base and the experience of your fellow members so that you can learn. So Sue's going to be coming on to say, to get into her head on what is her process for how to actually write this stuff down, and then how to train somebody, how to hire the right person, all of that sort of stuff. So that's one example of how I'm deliberately engineering the community to really support and lift each other up. As you come into and as you register to become part of the elite community, I am going to be asking you to share some of those behind the scenes tools or tricks and tips that you use to run your business so successfully. So perhaps this is a way that you organize your day. Perhaps this is a particular spreadsheet that helps you organize your finances for the month. Or perhaps this is a a certain checklist that you have for how to do an event. These are just things that help you run your business that you have created. You will have the opportunity to donate those to the community so that everyone else can use those and see them. And if it's helpful for somebody else, they can take it and use it. The collective education here, the collective knowledge base here gets incredibly insane. So ultimately what the elite really is it's a place for the cream of the crop to really get together and to have intimate conversations you can't have anywhere else. And you are surrounded by action-taking businesswomen who are in the flow of their business and they want to build their business because it's very purpose driven, and they're doing it because you are so passionate about what you're doing. You're so passionate about those that you serve. And you want to be around, you want to incubate yourself around other women just like that, who are going to like challenge you and inspire you and motivate you. And then here I am being able to deliver really targeted and specialized information and education that's going to give you like, whoosh, that's exactly what I needed. Boom, I'm off, right? So if you have not already come on board and this is intriguing you, these are for the women who want to change the world in some way, shape, or form. And this is for the women who really, they get it. They're on fire and they want to be around other people who are on fire. They don't even want to mess with the people who are going to question them or anything. Because you know what happens? Once we surround ourselves with the other women who are on fire the way that we're on fire, this entire thing called we have to explain ourselves to people, like that doesn't even exist. Like there's no one here that you're gonna show up to in a conversation within our private Facebook group. There's no one that's gonna show up that's gonna say, well, you can't do that, or that's not a good idea, or why would you why? That doesn't even exist amongst this level of women. It doesn't exist. These are fellow dreamers. So these are people who will always, the moment that you put an idea out, that they're always gonna ask, how can we do that? How can you, I have an idea here. I have an idea here. Like, do you understand the power of that? Like, that's what I'm trying to encapsulate. Like this power of, we are the women who don't know no. We absolutely do not know the word no. We want everything that this life can possibly give to us. We want to experience everything. We want to live big, and there is nothing that can stop us. And so when you surround yourself and you incubate yourself around other women who get it, and so you don't even need to have that conversation, and it just goes completely into actions and solutions and ideas, like, wow, that is flipping powerful. That's what the Elite's all about. So if you want to be a part of it, go join before registration closes and become a part of the movement, all right? Mwah!